All right, welcome to our 16th episode of Inside Gateway, but we're actually outside today, so that's pretty exciting. It's a beautiful day here on campus, and today we have Luke. So, Mr. Luke Kieser, what are you doing with us this year at Gateway?
I am here for the summer as the volunteer coordinator, and so that's my job, to coordinate volunteers. So this is my third week out here, so I spent the first couple weeks here trying to recruit people, doing a little jobs, getting used to the campus and stuff, and yeah, lining up work to do for all the volunteers that are hopefully going to be coming out here.
Okay, so if I was a volunteer, how do I get a hold of you?
You can go to the Gateway Woods website, and there's a couple links about how to get involved. You click that, you follow that, and volunteer, and then you can sign up there. Or you can email me at vol.coordinator@gatewaywoods.com.
Or hit you up on Facebook?
Or Facebook. I'm on Facebook.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, if you have any questions about volunteering, just contact us, even the general contact on the Gateway website. We will filter you to the right person, which is Luke. So, Luke, what was your first experience with Gateway? How did you hear about Gateway Woods?
Probably the first time was my oldest sister actually worked at Gateway as an assistant house parent. And
She was our assistant, and she was awesome. Way to go, Lindsay.
So I came and visited her a couple times, and she would show me around. And I guess I also ran the Hog and Jog one year. I didn't do that well, but I ran it. And
Did you jog it or run it?
I jogged it.
Okay.
I was letting other people win. So that's just kind of how I got acquainted with it. I actually have never volunteered yet, so this is my first summer experiencing the volunteer life.
Very good. Going right to the top. Good. So you're in school.
Mm-hmm.
What are you studying?
I am living in Chicago right now, going to the Chicago Apostolic Christian Church, and I am studying biblical studies at Trinity International University. So I just finished my junior year, so I'll be a senior this coming fall.
Okay. Any particular biblical studies or just general biblical studies?
That's the name of the program. It's pretty general, but I'm focusing on like the original languages. So I'm focusing on Greek right now, I would say, probably, yeah.
Okay. So New Testament then.
New Testament, yeah, sure.
Okay. Very good. So what is like one thing that has blown you away in college? Like it's like, wow, I never realized that.
Blown me away.
Yeah, because I mean you've been exposed to the Bible most of your life, but then like actually studying it for a university, is there something that just kind of really stood out to you?
Yeah. I think the fact that I have grown up just hearing Bible stories, going to Sunday school, studying the Bible myself, there hasn't really been that much of like a shock.
Mm-hmm.
But there's been a lot of like little things here and there, like, oh, that's interesting, that's cool, but a lot of them have to do with Greek grammar, which you probably don't care about. But yeah, I don't know if I can think of like one specific one that really stands out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and as always, if you have questions for Luke, please submit them and we will address them as we can. All right, so Luke, so you've been here 3 weeks. Do you have any goals that you have for the summer?
I don't really have specific goals. I started out with the goal of becoming the best volunteer coordinator in the sense of getting the most volunteers out.
Sure.
But then I saw someone got like 110. I was like, forget that. So my goal is just to get a good bunch to come out and quality over quantity.
There you go.
to get to know the residents well, and I guess practice a lot of the things I've been learning in school with making Bible studies and coming up with devotions and leading stuff like that. And also just hanging out with the kids, playing games. I'm excited to actually play basketball again on a regular basis for a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Tuesday nights is our basketball night, so if you're in the local area, come out and shoot some hoops. It's always a good time.
7 o'clock.
So you hosted your first Bluffton Leo night.
I did.
How was that experience for you? I'm from Bluffton originally, so I used to come up to those. And then I was a house parent, so that I was a part of it. And now I just am a spectator. I haven't been there in a while, but
Yeah. It went well. I don't know how much I really did, but it seemed like the Bluffton kids knew what they were doing, and all the house parents that came. So I pretty much just filtered them into the school and said, hey, let's play dodgeball. And we played dodgeball for a while. And then we went back and sang some songs, but had some technical difficulties, so let's figure that out before the next one. But
Okay.
yeah, it was a good time.
yeah, technical difficulties happen a lot. So hopefully we can figure that out. Just ask me after. Very good. So no real expectations other than just getting the work done, having fun,
Yeah.
and building relationships. So you've already mentioned with some of the residents, the house parents, and people that are coming out to actually volunteer. Where are you staying this summer?
I am living with Tim and Jenny Souter
Okay.
at the moment. Yeah.
One of the many over the years.
Yeah,
They've been
for
a
sure.
blessing to Gateway and their basement, or they just moved, so I don't know. Are you in
Yeah,
the basement?
so I think I'm technically the first person to live to stay in their basement of their new house. So it's some sort of milestone.
Yeah, I'll put that moniker on your name badge or something.
I'll engrave my name into the wall.
There you go. Very good. Good. So, do you know some projects that you'll be working on this summer, or some needs?
Yeah, so their Maple House is being remodeled. There's a few. They're doing drywall right now, so it's kind of slow right now. But we'll probably need help in there at some point with just different building projects and stuff.
Mhm.
And I think the utility shed here they're gonna remodel as well. So there's gonna be plenty of help on those, hopefully, coming up here. And then, yeah, there is always something to do, whether
Yeah.
it's cleaning, painting. We'll be splitting wood here. I need to cut down a tree. I don't know. There's always something to do.
You bring your flannel shirt?
No.
Christy Cabe wants to know, what are some of the projects you've been working on so far?
So far, we've done a lot of cleaning. I was cutting up a fallen tree, and so we worked on moving all of the sections of logs back. We were trimming. We've done some trimming here outside. Yeah. I'm sure we've done more.
Training, lots of training.
Yeah, a lot of orientation stuff.
Side caveat, you mentioned the tree falling in the woods. If no one's around, does that tree make a sound?
Yes, because God heard it.
Okay, very good.
Solid answer.
Awesome. Okay, so any other projects in the pipeline other than Maple House that you are aware of? Or there's obviously lots of landscaping that always needs addressed, mulching.
Yeah, and actually another project. There are new house parents coming soon, and we need to prepare one of the houses for them so that they can stay and give them a good experience. And so that's another little project there. One thing I did. Last summer, they put up a backstop for the baseball diamond here, and so bases, but now we have to dig up the grass and put sand down. So that's another project.
Okay, very good. So, yeah, as Luke mentioned, there's lots to do, and it's not backbreaking work by any stretch. It's a lot of fun. Go at your own pace, and whether you are somebody that likes to work inside, outside, we can find a task for you. So don't hesitate to contact us. Anything else you would like to share, Luke?
I don't think so. Just if you're on here, come out, volunteer. We need lots of people, and yeah, that'll be a great time.
Very good. Any other questions from the field or comments? Okay. Thanks for joining us again today. Next week, we pretty much all month are going to try to focus on volunteers. So that's current volunteers, past volunteers. Auction is coming up, so that might be part of it as well. But we're just very excited. Summer is here, and Gateway is happening. So come and join us.